This video is going to go over how to sign up for EasyCBM as well as get started in a class. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to EasyCBM.com. You'll come to this page and you want to click Get Started Now. You want to fill in a username, your email, password, your first and last name, your school, district, state, and then register. It was easy enough for me to do that, and when I registered, then I was able to take my username, not my email, but my username and my password, and I was able to log in. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to now go into the login screen right here, and I pre-filled in mine, so I put my username and my password, and then sign in. So here is the dashboard, and you can see students, measures, reports, interventions, resources, accounts. So the first thing I did was went in and made some students. These are the names of myself and my children. So I just made 3 students. So this is where you would add up to 200 students. And then if you want to make groups, you could do that as well. So I've added these students into my classroom by adding create student. You can put in their student ID. It'll auto generate a student ID if you don't put that in. So we'll just put one of my other children. You can pick any grade, 10th grade, male. I didn't fill in this, and you can fill in special education or ELL there and create. So now I added another student. Next, I want to assign some online assessments so I can figure out where my students are scoring and where they are. So I'm going to go to Measures, and then you can see I have the option all the way from kindergarten until 8th grade for progress monitoring. So I can pick, the only thing I can't pick is anything that doesn't have an online, take online now. So all of these are going to be paper resources. But if I scroll down, here's math assessments. Now, if I go higher into elementary school, let's say 4th grade, I still can't do reading fluency. That's something you could do over Google Meet with your students. But I can do a multiple choice reading comprehension test with them. And if you notice, if I click on this little button, there's tons of video tutorials that are going to help me understand how I'm going to give these tests to my students. So again, I'm going to go back to Measures. Here I am still on 4th grade. If I scroll down, I have the multiple choice for reading, and then I have take online tests here. So if I want to assign a test to my students, I would click Take Online. Then it says which groups. I don't have any groups right now, so I'm going to just pick all students. And then I want detailed scoring, or we could just say simple thank you, overall score, whichever one you want for student feedback. Maybe a simple thank you until you're able to go over the results with them. So I want to add that, and maybe I want to add a numbers and operations. Okay, so we'll just give them 2 assessments right now. So that's all you have to do. Just click there. You don't have to save anything. And then I'm going to go back to Dashboard. And now what I need to do is I need to get a link for my students to go to that assessment. So it's right here on the March 16th announcements is what if a student would like to work with parents to take the tests online. What you want to do is have them log in here, and you can put your name down with it. So I just copy this, app.EasyCBM, and then you're going to add your username to it, and then your students can access your assessment. So copy, I'm just copying this, copy. I'm going to go up to a new tab. I'm going to paste this in, and then I'm going to add at the end /MARTIA31. That's my username. Yes, the students have to use this. You can have this available to your students so that you'll be able to, you could just give them that link to go to. So once I press enter, I need to then select my name as a student. So my name is Ashley Martin. I'm pretending I'm a student now. And then here are the tests that I can take. Now, if you only want your students to be able to click one test, then only assign them one test. I had checked off different tests. So if I wanted my student to do this one, the reading comprehension, they would click that, they would check that, and then take test. And here is the passage, and then here's the questions down below. Now, if I didn't want, like I said, if we didn't want our students to have all those options, I can go back to my EasyCBM dashboard, go to measures, and then I can unclick the tests that I don't want them to do. So I believe I have some in 8th grade. So now I'm going to go back to a new tab. Remember, we're going to give our students this / I'm going to select my name, and then look, I only have one assessment that my students can access. Take test. Continue. If you don't want students to have the option to click on other students' names, you could have them just assign them one at a time per student. That's how you could alleviate that problem. So this is just a kind of a quick tutorial of how you would add your students and then give them an assessment.